I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money.
As you all know, last week, I did a random one-off stream where I said I was going nuclear, okay? And basically what I did is I created Detractor Inception, where there was a Wings of Redemption Detractor video that LTG, the streamer, reacted to. And then I reacted to the Detractor video of that LTG reaction. So it was a reaction to a reaction to a reaction of a Detractor video of a Detractor video. Inception. Okay? So I did this stream, this one-off stream, as an experiment. We're not going to get into it again because I've already explained why I did it, how it was successful for me, that it was a successful experiment in every way, shape, and form. Everything that I expected to happen happened to a T, like clockwork. Everyone is so predictable and gullible on the internet, and I control them all like the puppet master I am. At any moment, I can make anyone do whatever I want. Okay? That's just fact. Sorry if you say, oh, it's narcissistic. It's fact. I mean, you can say that it's narcissistic, but it's true. Okay? I've proven it now. So anyway, what ended up happening was, a couple days ago, Keemstar decided to stick his nose into the business of what was going on. For those who aren't aware, Keemstar made a X post 2 days ago. All right. And here's how it went. Let's set up the stream of a lifetime. Low tier God, which I don't even think that's correct because it didn't tag him for some reason. They call me DSP and Wings of Redemption. $1,000 each appearance fee on Lal Cow Live. And I don't know if he's even spoken about this after the fact because I don't follow the guy. I only knew about this because someone sent it to me. I have him blocked, so I don't have to deal with this man anymore. But I only knew because someone had sent it to me directly. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, he would even, bring me up. I thought that we're done. We're not talking anymore. And I made it abundantly clear, things I would and would not get involved in and that I have no interest with Lal Cow Live, right? I think we all know this at this point, right? So he made this post and I did respond to it. I said, you can't see it here because, because I have them blocked. I guess I could click there. Oh, there you go. This has got to be a joke. No one is wasting time for chump change like that. Laughing out loud. And that's just very true. Like, no exaggeration. If you actually want to do a giant drama show and you want to get these guys together that have never all been together before, talking to each other about this drama and Lal Cow shit, that's not a lot at all whatsoever, to be quite frank. Especially for someone like me who has absolutely no desire to be involved in Lal Cow Live and have never wanted to be. I made that abundantly clear. $1,000 is absolutely nothing whatsoever. All right? That's not even enough to buy my monitor. Right here. It's not. Okay? With tax, this monitor, that's, so it's nothing. You got to go do better than that if you're going to try to get three guys together who have never, ever had a crossover before. Now, to be quite frank, it never would work anyway because LTG has outright said, I'm not going to do anything with DSP unless it involves $5,000 or more. I mean, who even knows what the current number is? Because first it was $5,000. Then it was I had to do squats and bench presses. Then it was $10,000 and $50,000. I don't think the guy even remembers what he said because he moves the goalpost so often. Okay. But LTG is definitely not going to do anything for $1,000. Like, I don't think so. He's no way. That's never going to happen. Okay. So that's what happened a couple days ago. So you might say, well, Phil, why are you bringing this up now? Well, because not I talked about it. I didn't. Like, you know me, I don't usually bring this stuff up. I don't really care. Like, I don't give a shit about that. That's just, it's nothing. That's a waste of time to even bring it up on my content. Well, yesterday on stream, Wings of Redemption brought it up, but he didn't just bring it up. He brought it up, and apparently he blames everything on me. He's saying that I cost him money again. This is not the first time he said this. He's saying I cost him money, and he's whining about it on his stream. And I was like, I don't believe that. I think that that's probably out of context. And then I was sent the clip, and I watched it. Let's watch it together, shall we? All right. Here it is. straight from Wings of Redemption stream. Although, admittedly, this is a clip from a detractor video, but it is a clip straight from his stream. It's not even edited or anything. It's just like, abridged. So here we go. Here's what he had to say. Ready?
No, did you? DSP cost me another $1,000.
Yes. Really? How?
Keemstar wants to get me, Low Tier God, and DSP on like a one-time podcast, and we each got $1,000 appearance fee.
Reposition. Move now.
So I'm like, fuck yeah, I got land taxes coming up. Let's do this. And it feels like no.
What did he say? Want more?
Yeah, he wants more.
I mean,
I'm going to let it keep going. Okay, but
there's people here, by the way. So.
Whoa. I peeked the corner and I seen the movement. I shot at the movement. It was his fucking partner.
I'm pretty sure he talks about it again.
I ain't trying to look a gift for the mouse. $1,000 for 2 hours of my time is more than enough. No reasonable person accepts less unless they're like a major movie star that's like, your time is way, way valuable.
Inbound, get clear.
Dog, these motherfuckers shoot out fucking artillery strikes like they.
I think that might be it now.
The Holy Grail.
Inbound, get clear.
Dog, these motherfuckers shoot out fucking artillery strikes like they mama's pussy is the Holy Grail.
Still crawling with hostiles. Stay alert.
I think that's it.
Is DSP really using Ozempic?
Is I didn't hear that yet. Is DSP using Ozempic? No, it's called hard work, dedication, discipline, things that, all right, I shouldn't say it. Anyway, so in regards to what Wings of Redemption just said, all right, so he says, basically, I cost him $1,000 because I want more money to do this appearance, okay? And he's upset because he has land taxes. And this would have been a great money he could have put towards his land taxes. For those who don't know, apparently he says his place that he lives in, this modular home he lives in, is 100% paid off. He doesn't have a mortgage on it, but he still has to pay taxes for it, for owning the land, okay? And I guess his tax bill is coming up, and this is what he wanted. He wanted the money to pay his taxes. So now he's upset with me because, I won't do the show. Now, here's the thing. It's so funny. He's saying this on his stream, even if he is upset with me, right? Why is he saying this publicly on his stream? He's venting on his stream. You know this is going to cause drama. You know that this is basically going to get people to react and talk about it, notably your detractors. This is from a detractor highlight video. So why would you bring it up? Even if you're mad that I cost you $1,000, why would you say it publicly? And this is exactly what I keep telling you guys. This is the major problem with Wings is he doesn't have a filter on his mouth. He doesn't know what to say and not to say publicly. So immediately, this is something that should have never happened and been said on his stream. Even if he really felt it, keep it to yourself. Don't cause drama. He can't stop himself. Okay? Now, allow me to explain what I think about this situation. Okay? First off, I didn't cost him $1,000. Let's really take a look at this situation. First off, I didn't say I want more money. Did I? Did you see all the tweet? Did I say, man, I would be on this show if Keemstar would just pay me more money? I never said that. I have no interest on being on Lalcow Live in any way, shape, or form for any reason. I just don't want anything to do with that show or that universe, as they deem it, right? The Lalcow universe, LCU, or whatever it's called. I'm not part of it. I never will be part of it, and I want nothing to do with it, period. That's why I have Keemstar blocked, so I don't have to see his nonsense. You understand? So it's not that I want more money. I would never do it anyway, okay? It's not that I'm greedy. It's that I have no interest in doing this Lalcow content. So that's number one. Outright lie and misconception on his stream. He's saying, I'm greedy, I want more money. No, that's not the case. I don't want to do it, ever. I have no desire to do it. That's number one. Number two, Wing says, I cost him $1,000. No, I did not. Okay, are you ready for this? Why was there a $1,000 offer on the table? Was it because of Wings of Redemption? No. Was it because of LTG? No. Was it because of Darkside Phil? Yes. That's why there was a $1,000 offer on the table. I was the one who made the stream last week that was reacting to a detractor video, to reacting to a reaction, to reacting to a detractor video. I was the one who set that up. I was the one who broadcast it. I was the one who set the wheels in motion. I'm the one who seems to have this crazy vortex moving around me at all times that if I sneeze, if I fart, if I pick my nose, it's world news. Don't ask me why, because I don't understand it, but it just seems to be the case. The only reason that there is even an offer about doing a podcast appearance for any amount of money is because of me and my actions last week. Not because of you sitting there playing Battlefield 6 for the millionth time, coughing with bronchitis. That didn't do anything for yourself, right? It was me taking action that made this offer possible for everyone. And as they say, the king giveth and the king taketh away. If I created the situation, I can also shut it down at a moment's notice because I'm the one who made it. I'm in control of the situation. Get it? So when you say I cost you $1,000, no, I didn't. That $1,000 didn't exist until I did something. So if I then decide I don't want to do something, I can also have that power and you like it. There's nothing you can do about it. Bitching on the stream, that's not your money to begin with. That's my money because I created it. I'm the one that all this shit focuses around. This is why Keemstar has this hyper focus on me, is because he can't ever get to work with me because I refuse. That's why I'm in demand. Wings, you already went on Lol Cow Live. You're old news. You've already been there, done that, right? And you claim that you made doctor money when you were on Lol Cow Live. He actually said this. I was making the same amount of money as a doctor when I was on that show. Good for you. Because as I've already stated in the interview with this man back in October, that's something I could never do. I could never degrade myself. I could never get down and dirty and do this stupid prank crap, dressing up like the opposite political party and going to a rally, drinking piss out of bottles, covering myself in Wendy's chili. I could never do that because I have self-respect. Like, I could not degrade myself to that point. I would absolutely hate myself and the content that I put out. 100%. So I would never do that. You did. You apparently swallowed all your pride and said, I'm just going to do it to make bank. Good for you. I'm never going to hate on you for that because that's something that I guess you could be proud of, that you have that level of control and or you just don't care about self-respect enough that you would make money for your family. You did good for your family, correct? You said you made doctor money for the 1 to 2 years you were on the show. Why are you crying on stream about me costing you $1,000? You have doctor money to pay your land taxes, dude. How is this a bitch fest about DSP causing you $1,000? You should have bank. Where did the money go? Wings, serious question. Where did the money go? If you desperately need $1,000 to pay your land taxes, you really wanted this appearance for 2 hours of work, why do you need that money? You did this horrible thing for 2 years that now you even say to this day that you didn't enjoy at all. You did it only for the money. You don't want to ever go back because it was such a horrible experience, Fat camp ruined your life and made you force eat for like a year now, and that's why you gained over 40 pounds, right? Why do you need $1,000 all of a sudden? And why is it my fault? And why is my name in your mouth? How about this, Wings? And I'm not trying to hate on the guy at all. How about this? Instead of bitching about DSP cost you $1,000, how about for once in your life, you sit down and you think hard, not with that group of enablers and butt kissers and little giggling fools that you play Battlefield with who don't know shit. Because all they do is feed you crap in your ear. Like I said, they're like worm tongue in Lord of the Rings. They say things to try to get you upset and not like me and other people, okay? Instead of that, how about you actually brainstorm for yourself? You actually think of something to do, you do it, and you hit success, and you make $1,000 for yourself. That way, there's no one to bitch about they took the $1,000 away from you because you actually earned it. Did you ever think about that? So stop bitching about me on your streams. I didn't take $1,000 away. The 1,000 never existed. I didn't cost you $50K when the Lol Cow podcast was originally being discussed years ago. That $50K didn't exist. It never did. It was hinging on all of us agreeing to something I was never going to agree to because I had no interest in doing. So when you and Boogie sit there and bitch and whine, how about this? Instead of bitching and whining, get an idea in your head, use your intelligence, which you have. You're not dumb, but you're lazy. Think of an idea. Think of something interesting that will make you money and then do it. Stop blaming others for costing you money. Earn it for yourself and leave my name out of your mouth. Okay. So that's all I have to say about that. Hopefully he learned his lesson. Oh, by the way, On the other side of the internet, we had this going on. Shout out to King of Rogs. This is a King of Rogs video about LTG.
Yeah, shit, I'm bugging at my heart.
What?
I'm letting all my feelings run down my back. These things they never leave me. The dexterity is moving through the room.
He's
How
dancing.
can I get through it? Knowing that I'm all she really knows. I need my
This is not edited. This actually happened on his stream.
space. I can't go away.
He unironically recorded that.
Written by your boy Truly. No AI, baby.
He's still doing it. He's trying to play a game and he's singing it to himself, thinking that this sounds good.
Oh my god. Shut up.
Oh my god. This goes on, by the way.
Nasty ass bitch nigga.
And then he talks shit to his opponent and then he continues to sing. Oh my god. Anyway, so yes, it is true. LTG actually does think he can sing. I think we all know he can't. I mean, let's be honest. LTG is good at one thing: picking things up and putting them down. Right? He goes somewhere. He pays to enter. He goes to a machine. He picks something up. He puts it down. Then he picks it up and he puts it down. And he picks it up and he puts it down. And then he probably like poses and, oh, look at me. And then he does it again. It's the one thing he's good at, apparently. I mean, I don't even know. I'm certainly not a professional. But that's the one thing. But he thinks that, like I said, like we've talked about, he thinks that, like, he's an actor, he's a singer, and he does this on his stream, and it's like, you've got to be, he actually just did that. Like, you guys know me, every once in a while, I'll sing a little clip, or I'll mess around, or whatever, and I'll joke. And I say, when I was younger, I used to be able to sing much better. Sometimes you guys compliment me on my singing, and I'm like, I don't think I'm a good singer in the modern day. I don't. My voice has changed a lot over the years. I just don't think I'm a very good singer. Certainly, I would not be crooning and trying to be like, this is serious business on my stream. When I sing, I usually am messing around. This guy just busts that out, and he's like into himself. He's dancing. He's like, oh yeah, this is so good. This is so good. And it's like, wow. Anyway, so that's what's going on the other side of the internet today. I just thought, if I was going to talk about one side, I might as well talk about the other side, be fair. Okay? So now I'll take care of these idiots in the chat. Is this the one guy? Okay. Here we go. Oh, someone just said he's really good at rage quitting. I'm sure that's true. I mean, that's his specialty. No, actually, it's funny. That match that we were just watching, I closed it now, so now I can't open it again. He lost one round and he rage quit. He didn't even lose the match. He lost one round and he closed the game. That's great. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's what I've got for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed the Level 1 podcast. Like I said, we're going to have a big variety of stuff to do today. So I hope that you enjoy. So now let's do a little bit of Q&A. If you guys have anything to talk about, tag me in the chat. And we'll do a little bit of Q&A to end the show. And then we will jump into the end game. And Only Dan's did a $10 super chat. And he says, serious question. Do you not see the irony in watching other people's detractor videos on stream? But when Asmon watched detractor videos of you, they were out of context. Yes, but the detractor videos I'm watching, first of all, I didn't just watch one clip and be like, oh, that's a huge judgment call on that person. I know the context of everything that's going on. Like, I know how Wing streams. I know that this is just random shit he says off the cuff in the middle of his stream. That wasn't spun negatively by Lumix, who made that video. That's Wings talking raw from his stream. That's the difference. If you're watching a detractor video about me, they'll say things like, Phil is an e-beggar. Phil constantly is asking for money. Phil is poor, and that's why he needs the money. That's the impression Asmongold had of me. Literally. Does he watch the content? No. He just watched the detractor video that took it out of context and lied or extrapolated on something that was maybe one nugget of truth out of a giant stream. So he believed it as fact. I just watched a statement from Wings that is not edited. I know what he's saying because it's raw. It's a raw thing that he said from his stream. That's different. Now, here's the thing. If I watch one of these detractor videos of Wings and literally it's a 5-minute compilation of him coughing, that's unfair because Wings streamed, 2-3 hours? And yeah, he probably coughed 30 times because he's sick, but that doesn't mean the entire stream was coughing. That's the difference. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's called realistic representation versus selective representation to have a narrative created. Asmongold had a narrative around me based on selective representation. When he actually met the real me, he had a good time, and it ended up being a great interview, and said he wants to work with me in the future at some point, which would be great if it happens or not. But, it was an excellent interaction, was it not? Because he met the real me. Now, I've met the real Wings. I know what he's like, and I know that he's the kind of guy that absolutely would have said that on his stream in context. Not out of context, in context. He constantly says stuff like that for no reason. There's no reason for Wings to have beef with me at all. He never should have said that. He should have, even if he felt that way and he was upset, because maybe he really is hard up for the $1,000 and he needs it, he should have kept it to himself. He shouldn't have said it publicly on his stream. So that's the difference. It's not out of context. That's a raw reference from his stream, and it was definitely reacted to fairly. That's the difference. And the singing, are you kidding me? Of course LTG sung on his stream. You notice I didn't watch the whole video. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I sat here and I watched the entire video, and it was a selective video that was basically showing these people unfairly, then you have a point. You have no point when I'm only watching a selective clip that's a raw rip from his stream, and it is representative of exactly what happened on that stream, and that's what I'm reacting to. So there you go.